Alacağım vizeyi. Söyleyecekler günlerine de.
Evet, maçız. Buyurun.
Haydi
Sesi
maçız.
açıyorum. Ha, bu bize gelen sesmiş, tamam.
We haven't seen anything from Foot so far. That's sort of the major advantage they've had of not having to play those double games for Liquid. Well, we've seen them of their last 4 matches play Koi 3 times, and so it's not a massive low for how they've been playing so far. I feel like Koi is definitely down the bottom of most people's list. Qraxs though, looking to try and lead that charge. Counter utility being expended in an attempt to slow him down.
Ne oldu?
It hasn't worked out, but that initial fight doesn't go his way.
Well, that was all a ruse, though. The real play coming in towards this A site. Flashes still
Dedik
at the
seslere
ready. We saw
baksana,
the
sorun var mı?
paranoia from Mystic slow them down, but he's being dropped. And now the players up in heaven have to hold it all. Nats has support.
Sakin.
Kiko's come through, but he's not needed.
Nets gene
Every
yaptı
shot
yapacağını.
connected by Nats. 3 headshots. And Enzo to close out the
Evet, kötü
round.
geldi
Team
ilk
Liquid
round.
take the
Bir
pistol.
hızlı girmeyi
Evet,
denediler.
Start. I think it's going to be
Oturmadı.
important, as it was mentioned
Okan
on
abi
the
cevap
desk.
versen sevinirim.
They
Formlar
definitely look
tekrardan
good
satışa
over on that
çıkacak mı?
attacking side. Not great. Like they were running a Phoenix
Ligden mi
on
oluyor
Icebox,
acaba?
which is not something many do for a multitude
Tutuyor
of
orayı.
reasons. They haven't really changed
Sakin
anything
geçtiler,
coming
hadi
into this one. Still running that chamber, which is interesting because I feel like if you're running a chamber, you can definitely run a jet, and if you've got Cned, you should probably be running a jet.
We heard it from the desk earlier on, but I guess if he's going to be on anyone else, let's see the chamber.
Sesler iyi abi. Tamam, süper dedik.
Now he has claimed a lot of space getting up into heaven with
Aa,
that wall.
güzel.
It's allowed them to be close here
Yoksa
for easy trades on those
silah da
initial
aldı.
kills. Taking
3 ve
down
4 ama bu
Cned,
Yampi'ye
but
dikkat.
Liquid have lost 2 players for it. The A site's wide open.
Site
Well,
tek başına
not
kuruyor,
really.
açığa kuruyor.
Kimse
Heaven
korumadı
almamış.
abi. Niye böyle bir şey oldu?
Heaven
Perde
alınmadı.
var
A little bit
zannetti.
of an
Perde var
oversight.
zannetti herhalde.
Ay,
Having
default
lost the
kursa
control,
okey yani.
No safe plant means now they're delayed and these Liquid players
Güzel.
can find an easier time to break back through, but a
Bir
stinger
tane daha var. Aldı
in
aldı.
the hands of Yedeje, he's very low. But it might not matter.
fight önemli.
All they need to do is win a couple more individual fights. The numbers by their side, but not anymore. Kiko pulls it back
Pistol
to a
olsa
2v2.
yeteceği aldı
Spike
kile.
still not planted.
Aynen öyle.
But
7
a
mermi
flank
olduğu için.
underway
Aha.
from Harika Captain Scott Yumpy with a
1
classic.
ve 2.
This is a messy round, but Futter thriving in this chaos. The drop down from
Eyvah.
Kiko isolates one, and now
Kaç
he's
oğlum,
got the
kaç.
second in
Sakin ol.
towards
Sakin.
May.
Gösterme!
İyi var.
Helal
Helal
sana
olsun
be!
o.
And
Nice.
somehow, Harika
Çok
Captain
iyi,
wins that
çok
with a
iyi
classic.
Eko.
Ata gözlüğü
1-1,
çıkarmış.
and I am perplexed.
That was it.
Yeah, Ada Captain's positioning was fantastic to grab a kill for free. How he gets away with another is
Ay.
inconceivable, and now it seems like the return is
Bu
there.
hoş olmadı
A
ama-
classic kill for Team Liquid. They're rushing
Ne
down.
oluyor?
They've got another. What is going on in this game?
Agro'yu koydular, ikisini aldılar. Dert. 3 ve 4 ama
Nats has ult.
Ya Ranked
So
da
even the
yapsam küfür
rotation
yerim
towards the B
gerçekten
side
ben
could be
yani.
that
Playing
little
on
bit
their
easier.
own as
Bir de
well.
yap- bir de-
Like all of them are playing on their own.
Liquid iyi
Every
reaksiyon
single player
verdi
is
orada.
taking a fight on their own.
Muhtemelen ben yanlış
Ada
yerdeydim.
Captain gets away with it, but everything the Foot is doing is so unbelievably risky. Finally,
Güzel,
we're actually gonna
Bolin
see two
support'a
players
geldi.
gather up
İyi
and
flash.
play together for the first time this round.
Ha, exit oyna. Kill oynayacaklar zaten ilk oldukları için.
Forced them back, made them play as a team.
Hoş geldiniz,
Ada
hoş
Captain
geldiniz.
couldn't take that fight alone.
Ha?
Now Team
Girecekler,
Liquid look to
Exit
set
oynamayacaklar
their sights
bence.
on the site.
Sen öyle
Move in
çok
towards
kısık
the
konuşunca
spike.
duyamayız
Tamam,
ha,
yüksek
haberin
konuş.
olsun.
Smoke still online, one used just now, but that angle, it works perhaps to Mr.
Herkes yerli
Forwards.
yerini aldı.
Deniyorlar ama
It's all down to
Foot'un
timing
pozisyonları
and
şu an
ball
çok iyi.
apparently as Ada Captain picks
Evet.
another of those
Onlar da
rifles
saldı
now with a
zaten.
little more valuable save through. Enzo's
Enzo
running
exit'e
for the
bakıyor.
hills while Nats
Enzo-
chases them down to grab an extra kill or go down to the spike.
Yani
Either way,
Liquid için aslında
same
iyi
result, they'll
ekoydu.
have money for the next.
Büyük
2-1
ihtimal istediklerini
in
aldılar.
favor of Foot.
Çünkü
And well, with that all. Yeah, just a little bit of recon to reveal up that corner. Make your crosshairs
Kameranın yerini
focused on
değiştiremem
the right
bak.
as your team breaks out
Yani
for Foot.
en uygun
That might
yerde.
come into play, but for now they're in a default. Those spams are getting very close.
Oo.
And a little closer. Nice
Çok iyi
shot
kill.
by Cned. And
Yalan
Yumpy's
dans.
utility now out of the round. This is big
4 ve
for
5 şu an çok iyi
blocking
olduk
and
bu
denying a
Foot
lot
için.
of the control. Now Foot can feel much more free to
Vent'i
take that
öldürdüler. Bu
space.
arada Vent gene var. Mid'i
Or Team Liquid will have to fill in with 3
iyi
players to
defliyor
cover
şu
it.
an
Yeah,
Liquid.
it does
Side'ları
look
saldılar.
like they're
Full middeler.
expecting.
Four
Ama
players
to
Foot
continue in
A
this
site'a doğru yöneldi.
They've got their paranoia ready. They're just waiting
Güzel
for some
kol,
contact, but
Paulin'den.
that contact is not coming. The rest of Foot have quickly rotated back in the other
Midi
direction,
pushluyor.
and that realization is
Yavaş
slowly
yavaş
going to be there
Liquid.
for Team Liquid as they now look
Timing.
to back.
Aldı
Timing.
aldı aldı
I say
aldı.
back, go forward, but Enzo's won the fight.
4
That's
ve
gonna
4.
be Ada Captain down.
Aldı,
It will at
infoyu
least
aldı
leave
şu
them in
an.
a 4v4
Evet,
Evet,
scenario
infoyu
as
aldı.
Ama zaten girdi
site
içeri.
will be taken completely by Foot. There is
Hızlı
nothing
da
that can be done.
gelmediler.
Well, Cned's finally put his trap down. It's going to go in to catch anybody rotating it. He just holds onto it for the majority of the round.
Post-plant trap. Yeah, we saw Mystic very cautious about Heaven. They knew they'd given up the control, but Foot walked all the way to site. They took control there, and there's no post-plant setup in Heaven. Instead, it screens. Foot don't want to let them
Bence
near
şu an
the
geri
spike
çıkması
by
lazım.
this route. Instead,
Skill'lerini attılar.
Yiyeceğiz
Yiyeceğiz bunu zaten.
Puts Yedije in an awkward
Çok
spot,
iyi.
but the Paranoia faded. And
Gene iyi
so
yetişeceği bir
Yedije
kill çıkardı yani.
3-3, but time ticking away.
Çok iyi oğlum Qraxs.
Çok iyi be!
Ne diyorsun ya sen?
O ne be?
Gotten away with 3.
O ne be?
Bravo, bravo, bravo.
Flying
Nasıl
start
spraydi o ya?
now,
Önemli elde.
3-1.
Şimdi Liquid gene eko.
He is someone that just seems to
Liquid'in
have
suratlar düştü.
Düştü
the
düştü.
ability to miss
Önemli
the
roundtu.
easy kill, middle
Planlarımızı.
control from their opposition, trying to push their opponents back.
Arkadaşlar
Mr. Fallen is
spikerlerin
waiting
TR
for
halini,
players
Türkçe
on the
halini
other side,
izleyemiyoruz. Bize burada hani alanda olduğumuz için bunu sağlıyorlar. Yoksa Türkçe'yi açarlardı zaten açabilseler. Buradan maalesef sadece İngilizce izleyebiliyoruz.
I think it might have even been a pistol round crunch off the back of the Paranoia. They attempted it in round 4. This time a much more aggressive face to begin the round. But once again they fall back and this space is taken freely
Böyle
by
bir şeyler
Foot.
oluyor. Minimap'i izledikçe aklımı yitireceğim ya.
Shift walk in.
Ha, Split'in olayı genelde mid'e almak ya. Şu an Vent'i de bıraktı. Liquid bayağı geriden tutuyor şu anda. Çünkü çekmişler. Silahları var. Eko sandım ben onları ama. Fight ama.
It does mean the site's going to fall in their control. No ultimates available. A very
Yani
open
el çok
fight
zor
first
şu
of
an.
all, and
Kutu
that
ekstra
captain's
yapması
been
lazım.
great so
Ata
far, but
kaptan
he need to hit some
ekstra denedi.
instantaneous shots.
Yetu da ekstra
Yedije
deneyecek
thought about
şimdi
going
büyük
for the
ihtimal.
same peak with the majority of players there. He's going to have to
Tamam,
do something
güzel.
pretty
Oo,
impressive, but he
çok
does
iyi
catch
kill.
out Kiko. And now there's going to be doubt in the minds of the remaining Liquid players of where they're going to be coming from. The drop down, Mr. Father catches another one. They isolate all of the battles.
Yetuje!
2v4,
Hem
one
CT'yi
by
vurdu,
Foot, and they barely take
hem
any
site'a
damage for
pushlarını
it.
vurdu.
Round aldı.
Müthiş, müthişti. Tek başına aldı harbiden. El
El
gidiyordu yani. Çok güzel, çok iyi başladı Foot şu an. Harika girdi haritaya. Foot'un şu an info olup dönmesi lazım. Info içinde Cned oynayacak galiba. Heaven Smoke geldi. Sanki Vent oynayacakmış gibi.
But instead, it's just going to be a very low buy from this
bak,
Liquid
bak,
squad.
bak,
Even
bak.
players refusing to
Oo!
play pistols. And Enzo losing his life right off
Çok iyi
rip. That was
vurdu.
their Marshall up top. It will be recovered by Kiko. But it will be avoided by Foot
Güzel prep
as they
ayıp.
shift towards the other side of the map. And again, the attack reads have been
Kaç dolar abi?
fantastic.
Çok
There was
dolar
a
abi.
big play round
Çok
4,
dolar.
trap set
Kamera-
by Liquid on mid. Foot walked towards mid
Allah
and
çok
avoided
dolar
it.
boşu.
The
Yani
last round there was a trap set up on
Avrupa'daki
mid.
fiyatı
Foot waited 40
7.500
seconds
euro.
and
Evet.
avoided it.
Türkiye'deki
And this
fiyatı
time, there's a
17.000
trap
dolar.
set up on A.
Kicks.
Foot have avoided it, and they
Cino'dan
walked into B.
bir
The plan
müthiş
will be
vuruş
coming in
daha.
the next 15
Yarı
to 20,
canda ama
and it's going to be a tough retake
ele
for
almaya
Liquid.
yeterli derecede
We
katkı
need to
sağladı.
study Cned's trap usage. Honestly, it's beautiful. There might be someone
Arkadaşlar
here.
bu kamera
I'm gonna place this here. I'm
7500
just
lira
gonna walk
burada.
away.
TR'de de 16-17 bin dolar.
Every round
Yani
they just break it, carry on.
çok fiyatı
With the
ama
kills, the map
inanılmaz
control,
bir
the
kamera
orbs
ya.
they've been taking. We came into this round 2 ultis, now we've got 4. So a lot for Foot to fall back on,
Babre!
not just here,
Sezgin
'cause,
abi hoş
you know, it
geldin.
doesn't
Çok
look like
teşekkür
they'll-
ederim. İkinci
it
sen
doesn't look like
açıkçası
they'll
sablık kutladı da.
need any of those ultis, but
Sezgin'im,
next
hoş
round,
geldin.
when
Abim
Liquid
tebrik ederim
eventually
bu arada.
invest their
Konuşamadık.
credits,
Harikaydın.
they're gonna be
Elinize
up
sağlık.
against
Müthiştiniz
a
Ben
yani.
kasıtlı yazmıyordum. Çok
I
başarılı
think we
giderlerken
Ben de like atıyorum
yazmak
sadece.
zorunda
context of
kaldım.
this matchup. Sure, it's super early in the season. but with
Ercan'ım,
tough
eyvallah,
groups,
hoş
I think a lot of
geldin.
expectations
Teşekkür
for
ederim.
both these teams right now being around the middle of the table. You're looking at your KC and Heretics
Sky
being off
Cned
the
vurmadı,
flying
Yetuce'yi
start.
vurdu. Evet,
Navi
biliyorum.
looking pretty
Yetuce'yi
good.
vurdu.
I think
Ekran
expectations for
Cned'deydi
Fnatic
ama
to
Yetu
actually
oraya
come back
refire
and
attı
climb up.
muhtemelen.
New Vitality roster as well. The expectation is where do Liquid and Foot sit within this?
Panasonic
And if this is
markası.
going to be a sort of a steamroll. As
Sky, Viper, Raze, hatta Foot direkt şu an ultiyle Heaven'ı aldı. Bu flash dert biraz atacak büyük ihtimal. Atmadı hala. Qraxs hiç acele etmedi. Site'dan çıktılar bu arada Liquid. Muhtemelen Heaven'ı alacaklar. Evet, geldi. Aa, Ata kaptandan çok iyi kill. Cino! Şu an çok iyi. 2 ve 3. Yerler iyi.
Sakinler burada.
Duydun.
Helal.
Çok güzel lan Yetice.
Güzel. Hemen backup abi.
Tamam. Koruyacak muhtemelen Mistik. Çok güzel. Elleri tutmuyor.
Aha
Elleri.
korudu. Aha korudu.
Çok iyi.
Fantastic. Didn't get a kill. Doesn't give Qraxs any stats, but it got them a sight that at that point Liquid even used a showstopper to try and get back out of their hands. That resulted in just a trade. If anything, it was better the way that Foot used it. Not that you can really control those things. Out of captain hit the shot. It is what it is. But for Foot,
Cino'yu oradan
everything is working out.
ilerletebilecekler mi?
They're
Ha,
6
info aldı
and 1 in the
Sky.
lead. Barely, I mean, no challenge since the pistol.
Yani
round from
A'da
Team
bitirmek
Liquid.
pek mantıklı olmayabilir çünkü Cypher burada.
The one thing that's been
Cypher'ın
going well for
burada
them, as we
olduğunu
said,
biliyor
was being
muyuz
able
şu
to
an?
thread the needle on Liquid,
Biliyoruz.
find opening picks and then use the map
Kamerasını
control.
gördük.
Now it's a full default from the defensive side, so Foot will have to break through this defense the old way.
İçlediler A'yı. Ve Kurt'la beraber Heaven oynatacak galiba. O trap'i de kırarsa Kurt çok iyi olur. Kırmadı. Ama biliyorlar orada trap olduğunu. Evet,
He's
kırıldık
already
şu
used
an.
himself a couple of bullets. They're actually starting to fade back to mid. That's a big kill though. Lurker gone.
Oraya öyle
Kiko
elinde
starting things
smoke'la
up strong,
kötü
but
oldu
it still
gitmesi.
seems like the A site is where they decide
Çok
to
güzel,
go.
önemli
Yampi, of
kill.
course,
Daha-
sleeping a little bit.
Niye öyle bir koşu
Bekleme-
yaptı?
Maybe
Beklemedi.
thinking that's a little bit more clear than it was.
İki
Even
kişi
still,
site'da. Bunları
it's
vurursak
four
hala
players away
winnable.
from middle. It
Round.
would just be the players on site.
Ama kill vermeden vurmamız
They read
lazım.
the Liquid have over-rotated before, but that's not the
30
case this
seconds
time.
left.
Still 2 on site, though. They're ready to fight. Enzo picks one, flash up
Nasıl yapalım?
top, barely needed, and the player already crossed his
Yok mu?
site. Will not be spotted, at least not at the start. The cage almost
Yok
works
mu?
out as he emerges from it for another. Qraxs
Ay,
is
döndü de.
unstoppable until he
Overflick
meets
oldu.
Ben
Mystic.
sana bir şey
2
söyleyeyim mi?
rounds on
Alırdı.
the board for Liquid at last.
Enti.
Liquid.
And I'm gonna be
Tabii,
honest, every
anılarımız
single
var.
player built up outside this B site.
Eren Cancım sal kardeşim. Güzel kardeşim. Bırak ben yapayım yayını. Biliyorum ben nasıl yapacağımı.
Very strange. Viper's pick goes
Sövmek
up mid.
istemiyorum
Foot back
arkadaşlar.
with two players in
Okan
fact
abim yanında.
towards the mid angle. Viper's pick used by the attacking side on
Küfürsüz
B,
rahat durun.
but it's only to get out.
Bizim
There's
maç
traps
başlayana
there.
kadar.
That's the other
Onu
problem.
yap, bunu
There's
yap,
traps,
şunu
these
aç.
traps
Oğlum
have
TR
been
yayını
on A.
açabilsem açarım
Instead
zaten.
now it's actually
Açamıyorum ki.
working
Bu var ya.
perfectly against
Bir de
this
süper
crowd.
30
And in
kere
fact,
açıkladım
there's a
kanka.
good chance they don't
Salın,
have the
maçız.
patience to slowly approach this angle. That they
Çok
move
eğilip-
out without thinking about those traps, and Nats can
Harikasın.
find himself a free kill on the reveal. If not, there's still a player in Enzo that's close. They've spotted they're still around this angle. Cage is going to give it away. Now they should know. Now they're looking for traps.
Definitely an interesting cage. I don't know how much that's helped. I imagine there's going to be a pop.
Allah aşkına,
though.
Nets'in
That's
kullandığı
the goal
Phantom'a
here
bak
from
ya.
Foot. Just send it straight out. Nats hiding back, waiting on the
Çok
corner.
güzel
yakaladı. Hızlı yakaladı.
Çok iyi.
Yakalayamayabilirdi.
Trade'ler.
And seen it again, just trading off of him. Gives that man advantage.
Çok
gelmesi
korkuttu yani. Nets'in pozisyonu çok korkutmuştu ama bir tane kill alabildi. Gayet okey.
The two remaining players coming
Yampi
back
de
in from
geldi
mid
şimdi,
with an
Heaven'dan
edge
oynayacaklar.
engage. You're gonna know that's where Yampi is. It's mainly Kiko's position that they're unaware
Yani
of.
operatör çöp gibi bir şey bu arada şu anda
It's
Viper
going to do
ultisi
next to
olduğu için.
nothing here.
Ne
Destroy
yapması
a little bit
kullanacak?
of utility at best, but fighting through that pit's not the best of options.
Ata kaptan mid'e döndü ultiyle.
A flank up
Farkında
from
değil.
Captain, something we've said
Yo
before.
farkında. Exit bekliyorlar.
But
Save'liyorlar.
it's only really finding value if they were
Orada yok,
committing to it.
kovalamadı.
As we can see,
Haklısın.
Liquid have fallen back. They go to save these weapons. It's a forfeit round. One they'll give to Foot. A
Allah
7
bereket versin
clocked up
bence
for the
ya.
attacking side.
7
They're
geldi.
not guaranteed these
7-2
weapons
çok iyi.
just
Allah
yet.
bereket
I
versin.
do
Aynen
see
öyle.
the reposition to Cned, and he's moving to mid, so seems safe enough. At a captain, if he sprints, Kiko could be in danger, but it looks like they'll stay safely tucked away.
Yeah, he doesn't know where the remaining
It's a guarantee. Mystic, on the other hand, as well, he has been unreal at shutting down Qraxs 2 rounds in a row now. We've seen Qraxs start to pop off.
TR yayını ikinci maçtan sonra mı ne demek arkadaşlar? Bu nasıl bir soru? Bana anlatır mısınız?
That's it.
İkinci maçtan sonra üçüncü maç yok.
He's his kryptonite, but somehow the damage is already done in a lot of these
TR
rounds.
maçı mı diyor?
7-2.
TR yayını ikinci maçtan sonra mı?
That second round, it's a tough position
Soruyu
to play
bir kez
from.
Allah
The
aşkına ya.
mental chipping away.
Oh.
Now look for another battle. It's
Bakın
Mystic that
arkadaşlar,
will be
bugün iki maç
challenged.
var.
It's Qraxs to take
Bir,
the duel. We said we want to
Team
see them
Liquid
fight
Foot.
earlier.
Şu an
Şu an
izliyoruz.
izlediğimiz.
It's got some support.
Bundan sonra BBL Gentleman's maç olacak.
Sen gördün mü Wallbang'i?
Gördüm.
And now cause some
Sıkılan
problems
yerler
on
abi
B
onlar.
normally. In fact, there's two players there, so they're
İkinci
not
maç
panicking
BBL
too much, but one
Gentleman's
has to
maçı.
look at mid, and it's
Ve
dropped
bu
by
iki
Cned.
maçta
Now
da
the isolated
ben
Nats is
Türkçe
gonna have to do
yayından
next to
izleyemiyorum.
everything by himself because he's lost the
Nedeni
rest of his team, and they've seen
Berlin'deyiz,
him. Element of surprise is
alandan
no more.
yayındayız ve buraya o kaynağı veremiyorlar Türkçe yayını. Çünkü burada Türkçe shoutcaster'lar yok, İngilizce var. Alandan yayın yaptığım için de bugün sadece İngilizce yayın izleyeceğiz.
Carry on with the round like nothing happened. Like it's great. A lot of the time it's the most pointless usage ever, but it is funny just watching a player every single round.
TR yayını açık zaten. İsteyen gidip TR yayını izleyebilir. Seviliyorsunuz. İyi seyirler. Buyurun. Ne oluyor? Karbon yedik. Tamam, exit bekliyoruz. Kandiliniz mübarek olsun. Kandiliniz mübarek olsun. Oruç tutanlara Allah kabul etsin.
İyi bayramlar olsun.
İyi bayramlar olsun. Bugün cumanız hayır olsun. Bugün inanılmaz bir gün ya. Yani cuma, Ramazan, Kadir gecesi.
BBL maçı var.
Yani kombin bir kutsal bir gün.
Chat ben bozdum ya.
Save aldım. Kol geçti. Qraxs ultiyle girdi direkt. Fight'a boş attı. Net hala bak yılan. Red. Fare site'da. Aman. Çok güzel. Çok güzel Cino. Bravo 9 geldi. Kut şu an bayağı iyi oynuyor.
Şu olmaz rahat olsun.
Yalnız site. Cino farkında her şeyin.
Well, that is, I don't know if it's clairvoyance for Cned, but damn good work clearing that corner. That could have been a disaster if they engaged the heaven fight first.
Kamera inanılmaz bir şey, inanılmaz.
Because those are two completely opposite angles. He has to almost look completely the wrong way to kill off the player in the corner, and then has to instantly snap back up.
Bak BBL maçının bak birdeyiz. Round'u kazan. İşte bu helal oğlum. Tak hemen kurtardıyız.
Hadi
bakayım.
He will do things where you're like, either he heard something I didn't hear or he's cheating.
Bunu bir de Steam'deki atasam efsane olur da atayamam. Çünkü ayrı bir IP'den veriyor. Kemal sakın görmesin kamerayı, sakın.
Remember, this is Foot's map pick, so that's something. But individually, right now, Foot just seemed to be on another level.
Yeah. Well, this is also a map that Liquid played like a couple of days ago, so it's not one they're shying away from by any stretch, and they won.
Ferit aynı kamerayı 460 bin liraya satıyorum. Sadece bir hafta kullanıldı.
Nereden anladı hangi kamera olduğunu?
Panasonic olduğunu söyledim mi? Evet, bir üst modeli varmış onda da. İyi sıkışalım çocuklar 460 bin liraya satıyormuş.
Abi bir taksitle verirse alır.
Günde 1 lira 1 lira.
A star-studded roster. We're talking about Yumpy, who for a long time has been one of the best players in Emea. Nats, no access
Bak
to
Kemal
site.
geldi. Oğlum o ne la? Kemal kamera inanılmaz oğlum.
Mystic even waiting on the angle. He's not going to find anything. Plant will be denied for a second. There's only 15 left, but
10 gelmiş.
Çok tatlı bait
absolutely nowhere near.
Evet 10 geldi.
And if it wasn't bad enough, he's got a tour de force to
Foot
deal with as well.
smurflüyor şu an Liquid'i.
Only a Spectre on
Tahminler de
Nats
bu
too.
yöndeydi bu sabah.
Can pick up a
Öyle
rifle,
mi?
give his position away.
Öyle konuşuyor.
Çok
If he
iyi.
so wishes.
Gününde zamanında değil.
Ben bu kadar beklemiyordum da. Yani evet. Değildi ama bu kadar da beklemiyordum. Şu an efsane oynuyor yani.
Difference between the scoreline we see and the result is okay. Second round losing
Biraz
to
daha
Craxs,
açtım
that
Okan
was
abinin sesi.
wild. That happens 1 out of 100 rounds for you, 1 out of 50 maybe. Let's be generous. But the reality is, when I see this squad in that game against
Al bakalım ya bir
Raffles.
Raffles.
They had a lot of success with those trap plays.
Kapsül patlat be abicim, maaşlar
They
yatmış.
set up worked. Same scoreline, same situation, but they didn't. Foot have been looking very good, and now the challenge on the A site leaves Cned almost isolated. He has teammates coming through heaven and a way out, so he'll give up the site and they'll play for the
Güzel
retake.
kaçtı.
Önemli olan
Screens'ten
o.
Heaven'a gelecek şimdi.
Res veriyor mu? Veriyor
Şu
şu
an
an.
Heaven alması lazım Tutun. Hep beraber oynayayım. Çok güzel kill. Müthiş, müthiş.
Captain Qraxs just win the battles on the players holding the angles. Cned's going to be healed back up as well, so it goes from bad to worse. They're needing a hero once again. Both players, or 2 of them at least, holding back, and the paranoia is there, but the captain is in front of it.
Çok güzel.
Sana bir şey söyleyeyim mi?
Her yerden kapattı.
Her yerden.
Mystic is able to get one, but they're already defusing. They're just gonna stick it. There's absolutely no hope, and they're even going
Yani
for
şöyle,
9 kills.
Liquid de böyle harbi
Atlayacak
uyanamamış
sandım,
ya.
Çok ona odaklanmıştım. Çekti ya.
Yani Liquid hiç uyanamamış çünkü herhangi bir hamle yapmıyorlar. Mesela kötü durumda kalıyorlar Heaven'da. Buradaki şu peak ne abi Nets'in? Hadi Nets öldü. Keiko'nun peak'i ne yani Heaven'dan? Heaven'ı almışlar işte 3-4 kişi. Ne yapıyorsun daha sen orada?
The top of the round without losing a player, and the timing wasn't that bad. It's just every single thing is working out for them. In instances like that, where it's kind of out of your
Hayır,
control, it's
yeni
to do with the
formaya
peaking
giymeyecekler
timing
arkadaşlar.
and them hitting their shots. I think there was one headshot and the bodies didn't connect. But then they're also setting themselves up for success time and time again. Some of their repositions have been out of this world. Ada captain's always behind people. It's a joy to watch. This defensive side, they're facing off against the Force. So there's a chance for Liquid. But if they lose this, map 2.
Liquid tabi force'ladı ama bu için hiç fark etmiyor. GG. Şu an direkt map'i kapatmaya oynar. Liquid koşar çünkü paraları da yok zaten.
Light shields. Cned's out after the initial engagement. Big benefit being able to have him alive later on in the round. 2 shots at opening duels, both fail. Cned runs for the hills and is caught. Okay, bit of push and pull on the map from Team Liquid, and it's worked out for the opening pick. At least get out of there.
It's not going to be that easy though. A couple of players already rotating back. Mr. Fallen under pressure though. Doesn't really have much to play with in this round. Still manages to take a fight.
Evet, bu arada Foot'un da harbiden kalesi tekrardan kale yapmışlar.
Qraxs is now rotated into position. He has been a
3
demon.
ve 4. Hiç maçı uzatmaya gerek yok.
Hiç.
Yumpy
Tak tak.
has met
Qraxs
his maker
şu kili
many
alırsa
times at the hands of Qraxs, but this time
önemli
he'll be able
değil.
to close him out. Looking
Hiç
like there
önemli
might be a small lease of life, a candle at the end of the tunnel because it's not quite a light
Bana
yet.
Sonic.
Planted.
And the remaining couple of players. And a captain with a rifle might just want to bring this into the next round, but you have to bear in mind this is technically still a bonus for them.
Arkadaki ekranda
They can
izliyor.
buy in the next one.
Sinkleyemeyiz o
Qraxs is going to
zaman.
win the fight, get himself a rifle, and
Bunun bir üstü James Webb uzay teleskobu diyen var.
I thought he was going to try and jump
Kamera
the trip. I
tabi
was like, that's pretty
kalitesiyle de
optimistic.
beraber fiyatı da bayağı
It's gonna be one hell of a
tuzlu.
run up, but no, he's just tucking in, doing what damage he can in the late round, and presumably.
Yeni Fatih
dropping to the
koleksiyonu
spikes, those full shields
ben
to work
sadece
with.
kılıcı beğendim.
We'll see if he can grab a
Şey
few
kötü bence. Silah
And he's even let them
kaplamaları.
know
Pek beğenemedim
exactly
yani.
where
Fatih,
he
bir
is.
Fatih
A lot of
daha
these
mı?
players
Yeni
are low.
Fatih
He
geldi, aynen.
can do some serious
Phantom.
damage.
Fatih bu elf
Phantom.
kılıcı olan değil mi?
Meets his
Evet.
maker at the hands of Mystic. 3 rounds.
Hoş geldin canım.
Well, this
Teşekkür
is what I
ederim.
mean. Like, Cned's
Can-
just run out to throw a trap in, which
Hadi
could have
abi,
easily
bitirelim.
got him killed. There is someone there. Oh,
Nasıl
right,
yapalım?
okay. Qraxs really did want to play this aggressive fight, and Yumpy will take that all
Peki.
day long.
Atanın önümüzü.
2 easy kills.
Spike down mid.
Peki.
Yedajay still, the spike is in mid though. Oh,
Peki.
Cned clearly forgot that there was a player up there, and Yumpy, he's had a very quiet game so far, but he's got 3 kills in this one already.
Last player standing.
All right, cleaning house.
12-4.
Side of Team Liquid.
Dilenmeye devam.
Kills for Yumpy.
Ya bu arada
And 4 rounds for
Liquid
Team
kazanıyor ama
Liquid on
yani
the back of it.
modlar
Hey,
çok
it's
düşük,
important as well.
suratlarından
Even if
belli.
you're not gonna
Sanmıyor,
claim
o
the
yüzden
map, just
kazandı.
Öyle mi?
look forward to it.
I guess with Kiko needed
İnşallah
to take the
Icebox'ta
space,
tutalım.
and
2-0 biter. Bizim maça geçeriz.
he might just be the next
Icebox'ta
best thing.
Liquid iyi kolu geldi.
About to try and make a play through the drip. There's a couple here already. That's Nats down. Not the star they were looking for. That weapon
Averaj var
and the
mı
orb
peki?
are going to be able to be retrieved.
Kesin vardır.
No, if they can get
yani
across to it. It was
vardır,
being
illaki
guarded.
vardır
Pushed
tabii.
through from Kiko. That's
Kesin var.
fantastic.
Dilenmeyin
Taking so
abi.
much space, but they're going to go running
Dilenmeyin
through off
abi.
the back of it. Again, another
4
trade.
ve 3.
Keeping the advantage with the Mystic holding with the operator will be able to level things up once again.
Yapma.
And Qraxs is just going to try and go forward.
Kim
but
o?
Kiko
Başka biri
has
vurdu.
got Mystic's
3 ve
back.
başka bir yerden vurdu. Mid'den vurdu
Thankfully,
galiba.
Tom, that could have gotten
Yok,
out of
bir
hand
şeydi.
very quickly. There
Raze
were
vurdu.
3 rifles to be claimed in and around B main. Or 2, in fact. But for this squad, Cned's pistol in the back pocket, not getting much. The
Ha, yapacak bir
Headhunter
şey yok ya Brown'da.
almost
Belki
giving up.
Yetu buradan
Player standing.
As Yedajay checks the front, he's fallen, and Cned will go walkabouts. Moving to B main. As I said, rifles could be retrieved, and kills. Exits could definitely be
Bakıyor,
found.
bakıyor, bakıyor. Direkt
TP to
oraya
get out of here.
bakıyor.
There's the rifle. Now he becomes so much scarier. 7
Polar
bullets.
Panda.
And with 3, he takes down Kiko.
Çok
Still
teşekkür ederim kral.
confident to stay
Eyvallah,
out
cansın
wide,
bir
knowing his
tanesi.
TP is there. Picks up another rifle. He doesn't
Muhtar,
want
hoş
them to get
geldin.
out of here alive. He doesn't want them to have the weapons.
O nereden
so
vurdu
instead
ya
he
öyle?
falls at the hands.
Now Mystic is waiting. He's got Kiko alongside him. Enzo there as well. They are very aware. of this aggressive
Cino tek
position.
başına
Cned
midden pushladı.
spot that you need to escape from.
Geri çıktı. Teleport edip.
Good
Nets
timing
burada
on
bir
the
kill daha
first
vermeyelim
flood. The
Nets'e.
info comes his way.
Nasıl kaçtı o
Somehow
ya?
he makes it around the corner in
Geç
time.
mi çıktı?
Just dodging the bullets, half his HP. That's a price he's
İnanılmaz
happy
ya,
to
tam
pay,
bir fare
considering
yani.
he's revealed the entirety of this squad. Gave Mystic the
O da
room
vurdu.
to
Çok güzel
be
vuruş.
on the side.
Çok iyi oğlum.
Being
Temiz
flanking
gidiyor,
out,
haydi.
he was caught.
4
That's
ve 3.
eventually dealt with on top ramp, and now the
B'ye
numbers
gidiyorlar.
thin out further. Sure, Mystic is still there, but the Seekers give all the info
Ne
away.
yapıyor?
There's 2 players on mid, one on A
Tek
site.
W.
Şey atmaya daha çok odaklandı.
Mystic needs to try and
Cino
join his
vurur.
teammates, and they can't cross.
Cino
Sabırlı
drive'la
olan
vurur,
alır.
drive'la
Sabırlı-
vurur.
Gets
Sabırlı
closer to
olan
put
alır.
that smoke down and at least deal with Cned, who's posted up on the angle. This is a fragmented round from Liquid. Man disadvantage,
Geri dönüyorlar.
limited map control.
30 seconds
They're about
left.
to give
Bir
away
anda.
even more information. The
Ama
Seekers were
yakınlar
helpful,
yani.
but trap.
Perfect.
Tom's
Rakaba
gonna be
yakın.
asking for a replay of this one.
Güzel trap
Beautifully
var.
put down. Gorgeous,
Aldı
Tom. Couldn't have done
infoyu.
that better myself, have to
Okey,
say.
side'dan çıkmış.
No, you'd have missed it.
Tutmadı.
There we go though. Into the
İyi.
site.
Spike bunda değil ki.
Nobody currently watching on
Spike
that cross,
yukarıda.
but if they get the
Sky'da,
timing right, the
Spike.
spike could be
10
dropped.
seconds
Wasn't in
left.
the hands of Kiko,
Sakinler
but
abi. Bravo.
they will be able to get it
Bravo.
over. Put this
Sprints.
into
Sakinler.
afterplan,
Bol
also you
mi?
might think it's bait.
Güzel.
Ha, tamam
The
tamam.
jump across leaves it down to Enzo
Bravo.
within the site.
Bitti.
Already Mystic.
Bitti.
1 versus 4 to try and keep the
Bitti.
energy, and it is not going to be happening. Utter
Yani Foot
domination
ilk map
as Foot make
split'te
their
bayağı
presence
smurfledi.
known back in
İkinci
the
map
NBA.
Icebox'a geçiyoruz.
For the side of